Hey you guys, JK here. Got a new video for you today. It's your Spire 3 unboxing. Everyone knows that Spire is probably the most used loader in paintball. Definitely the most popular from what I can tell. It's pretty much refined. You got a lot more technology in this one and a new 220, 230 round capacity. So let's just get a first little look at it. New packaging, of course. I definitely like this over the clear plastic they had because it would always break, or it was just useless for kind of storing it if you actually wanted to keep it stored in here. Your Crown 3, SF Crown 3, that'll be your speed feed, and that's how you get it in the box. And this is the graphic blue, or the graphic cyan, whatever they would like to call it. But it is very, very nice. Very, very nice loader. And we'll just keep this one in the box for video's sake. This one doesn't have batteries in it. Here's one that does have batteries in it. Here's just the black Spire 3. Already has the SF installed. Very nifty little loader. Very easy to take apart. The way you can take this apart is just a tab right here, and you pull up on it, take that out, you put a regular lid in it. Very, very simple. And then just to pop it back down, just have that out. And I really like how you can't actually just take it off. You just press a button, and it's on a hinge kind of system here. It does seem very sturdy. Another cool feature that you probably have seen is the new LED feature right here. Now you can see when it gets low, it'll stop, it'll go blue, and as the ramp goes up, it will turn red until you need to reload, basically. Full features, you can change all these features within the application. That's going to be updated soon. Right now, I'm pretty sure the only thing you can do is update the firmware. If there's a firmware update, haven't tried it yet. I do have the app downloaded. I can show an instructional video once that comes out, but yeah. But 230 round capacity. Why would you want to get this over the 260? We can just do a side-by-side comparison, because here is a 260 right here. You can definitely tell profile-wise, your Spire 3 is a little bit slimmer, is a little bit shorter, but it does seem, if you match up speed feed to speed feed, it does seem a little bit pointier and longer. But I guess that's how they kind of slimmed it down height-wise a little bit. Everyone knows how you take off the speed feed on this one. You just pop this little latch up, and then you can just push it in, pop it up, and that's your full speed feed. And internal wise, I can show you guys the internal difference. There's your internals on the Spire 260. Pop the Spire 3 open. Same eject system, you just pull up, and there's your internals on the Spire 3. Big difference. First thing you see, the internals of the cone are a lot smaller. Really easy to take this apart. It's just held in with a magnet. You pull up on it. This, much easier. I'm pretty sure it's held in by a screw of some sort. Button placement is different. You got your button right there on the front of the Spire 260. The button is hidden lower on the Spire 3 here. Why they did that, I'm not 100% sure, but their choice, and whatever. It all comes together and works pretty well. Bottom wise, do the side by side there. Seems like they tidied up the wires a little bit more on the Spire 3, a little bit longer wires. Seems like your connections are kind of all in one place. You got two connections running from the back here. Instead, now they just have one central location. Definitely has more of a, I guess this is like the Bluetooth board. You can see the board's more exposed on the bottom here. When all your board was right on the back right here. So they moved the placement of the board. It's a little bigger board for sure too, but they had that Bluetooth and probably some memory on it as well to where it could update. You got a lot of different features now. You know, the LED indicators. You probably see the LED indicators a lot better on the side there now. It's not something you're gonna have on the regular Spire there, because you just have your one on the back when it kind of turns on. But you could tell when they turn on, you're gonna have a speed difference as well. Turn both on at the same time, or one on. There's your 260, and you can tell this is a lot faster when you turn the Spire 3 on. Gets up and goes. Very nice feature. Like, of course, if you buy, I'm not 100% sure if you buy a Spire now, but this ramp is not included in Spires. This is like an add-on feature for other Spires. It's like, it's $10, $10, $15 upgrade. Definitely a worth it thing. Definitely should have been included in the beginning. It is here now. So the mechanism that keeps this on is going to be different as well. I think this is not really like a removable, well, it is, it's got to be removable, but you actually have little inserts here where they clamp on. It looks like they have a screw through them as well. When on this, you just have little indentions that are in it with little spring that kind of just, it rests on the middle here, which I've seen them break. They can break. Just another added feature that I guess it's definitely going to be more durable. It definitely, this one's a lot more clanky, it feels like. This one's a lot smoother, like it's meant to be here. But yep, those your differences in the internals. And to put these back together, you know, same deal. Take it, drop it in head first here, and you hear a click. There's your click. Pop that down. Good to go. Same deal here. You're gonna have an easy experience with both of these when it comes to taking them apart. Nothing's difficult at all. And then pop that latch back down. And there you go. There's your kind of key differences of the Spire 2 and Spire 3. We'll have a full review. Can do like a drop test if that's your fancy. This first weekend will be the first weekend I use it. All the GoPro footage from this weekend will be with the Spire 3. Might change the settings where the reload sensor's on just to kind of get a feel for that. Gonna definitely try a lot of features on this just to get a good feel for, you know, which one I like better. You know, I've always used the 260. The 260, I love the capacity, but the 230, I don't think it'll be much of a difference. I probably won't notice it that much. I reload and shoot to where it doesn't even matter. It doesn't ever get low in the Spire 260. That's why I might end up turning the LED indicators off. That's not a huge issue to me because I'm always reloading, because depending on where I play on the field, and I just always shoot a lot of paint, so that's how that goes. Bottom differences. Oh yeah, I didn't even cover this one. Your button to, you'll turn your Spire on, say you jam up. Say you get jammed up. To keep going, you would press this button right here. Now, they've changed the position of that button to like a little soft touch button at the bottom of the Spire 3. So you'll turn this on, turn your Spire 3 on, just with this little button right here. Let me see. It's very little pressure to do this. Just another added little feature. I don't know if I actually like that. I like the physical buttons better, just from my preference at the beginning. But I've never had a Spire jam up, honestly, so it shouldn't be an issue. And everyone's, if you haven't seen the video of the Spire 3 when it came out, it was feeding paint that was dimpled, misshaped, and everything. So you really shouldn't have an issue. And yeah, there's your kind of Spire 3 unboxing, kind of overview and comparison to the ever popular Spire before it, Spire 260. Why they call it the Spire 3, I don't know. I guess because Spire 260 and then you have your Spire 3. I guess they just kind of skipped over the actual Spire 2 because the only thing they really did was add the little spring ramp and then they added just capacity. But this seems to be the best of both worlds. Will they come out with a bigger shell for it? Probably not. I don't see it happening because kind it's kind of a pain to have both shells anyway. I mean, especially if like, oh, you know, a lot of people have the switch shells where you just switch it, pop the shell up, and you have a bigger capacity, such as the Diroto R2. So, like I say, there's your overview. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll have some like game footage this weekend of using it, and yeah, have a good day. Peace.